Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mike with Niagara Accountability here. Today we are at the Niagara Regional Headquarters, 1815 Sir Isaac Brock Way in the great city of Thorold. We are here today to exercise our freedom as protected by the Charter of Rights and Freedoms to photograph and record in public and publicly accessible areas. And we are here today to see if government officials will respect our rights as protected by the Charter and respect our freedom to record. So let's we'll see what happens. Just a reminder that they are watching us. We'll see if they have an issue with us videoing them. Okay, so they're open to public access. Hours of operation.
I don't think it just pointed down. Okay. I think it lit it up pattern.
Okay, let's go in and see what's happening. Hi, how are you?
How can I help you?
I don't need any help right now.
Okay.
I'm doing fine, thanks.
Okay. We don't often get people videotaping.
I know, but it's not illegal.
Oh, I know it's illegal. I'm just
Okay.
curious if I can help.
What's your name then?
My name is Krista. I'm working customer.
Customer service? Okay, I do have a question. I'm just going to be touring the public areas of the building.
Okay.
Not entering any restricted areas or anything like that. Do I need to sign in?
Well, this is actually the only public space within the building. So what you see here is as far as you can go. The turnstiles are the barrier there. So
I don't see any sign saying restricted access.
well, that's the visual barriers, the turnstiles. Beyond that, you're required to have.
It looks like I could.
escort for employment purposes.
Right.
So we handle public employees and customer service, and then if you need additional support from the staff person beyond that, you
Okay,
have an
well,
appointment or we would connect you with something.
I will want to visit the clerk's office
Okay.
to do a Freedom of Information request.
Okay, we can see if someone's available to assist you with that. Most
Okay.
cases that is appointment based, but we can reach out to see if someone is available. That will be done here at the desk for us to connect with them. Is that something you want to do?
Eventually, when I'm done filming down here.
Okay. Okay. So like I said, if you need any further assistance, anyone here at customer service can help. But this is our public space within the building.
Okay.
Okay. So if you do want to see clerks, we will need to connect you with someone from that office. If you're available, they would escort you there and support you beyond this.
Is this what is done for every individual who
Yes.
comes to attend here? Do you ever have situations where you run out of people to escort people?
No, not necessarily. That's why we encourage, appointments. But if staff are available, it depends on your needs and what you're looking to inquire about. If someone's available to support that, then they come down and take it from there. Yeah. So this is your first point of contact here.
Okay.
Okay. I'll leave you to it. If you need us beyond that, we're at customer service.
Okay, and what was your name again?
Krista.
Krista. I'm going to have a hard time. I'm bad with names.
That's okay. Okay.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So, they're saying that this barrier here, these turnstiles they've created, is the limit to where I can be in public for public access. I've never seen a setup like this before. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. So it's a very interesting setup here. They've really limited the public space available.
the phone till 1 p.m. So if you want to try back and I'll get connected right away.
How can I help you?
I'd like to see if I can get to see the clerk's office.
Sure.
For
Let me
a,
reach out to them and see if someone is available.
I know it's probably lunchtime, but
Yeah. Is there someone specific? Are they expecting you?
no, they're not. I just have some questions for the clerk, and I want to do about the Freedom of Information process.
Okay, I can walk you through that process as well. I do have that information available to me if you'd like to understand more about that. Is there a specific request that you're making for FOI?
Yes, probably.
Okay. All right, let me see who I can reach, okay? We use an internal messaging system, so I'm just going to message someone to see who's available.
Mm-hmm.
So bear with me, okay?
Sure.
Okay, the person I need looks like they might be away from their computer, so let's just give them a few minutes to see if they can respond, okay?
Sure.
It is lunchtime, I don't have her schedule.
Right. I had intended to be here earlier today, but I was delayed.
No problem. The next best option we might have is setting up an appointment for you to do that, but let's explore this first, okay? Hi, it's actually Krista. How are you? Sorry, I'm on Tina's. Are you on site today? Okay. I'm just chatting with a gentleman from customer services. His name is Mike.
Thanks, guys. No, let me know when you get that license, so I'm going for a work. What's that?
Yes, okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Okay, the deputy clerk, her name is Kelly. She's gonna come down and see if she can help you answer your questions, okay?
Okay.
So bear with us and we'll get her here. She's coming from the opposite side.
Oh, okay. This is a big building, that's
It
for
is a
sure.
big building, yes.
So we're waiting for the deputy clerk, whose name is Kelly, to come down. I guess they don't really want me inside and up there. Hi, are you Kelly?
Yes.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You're not recording, are you?
Yes, I am,
Why are you recording?
because it's my constitutional right.
Okay.
I'm in a public building in a public area.
Okay.
Okay,
That's fine. Go.
Yeah, okay.
Did you said you had a question.
Yeah, I have some questions regarding the Freedom of Information process here. I was told that you have to make an appointment
So you're looking
to access freedom of information here.
You're looking to request information?
Yes,
Is that what you're
yes.
looking to do?
Yes.
Well, we have. You would normally, like, you apply online, like you would.
Yeah, I understand that that's
online.
probably available. I mean, that's
Yes.
always available.
Yes.
But it is able to be done in person as well.
Provided that one of the FY people are here, which I mean, I believe someone is here now.
FY, what does that stand
Freedom of Information.
Oh.
FY, we just shortened it.
for? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so if I was to come here and to do a Freedom of Information request, what would be the process? Obviously, I would have to make an appointment first. Is that?
Yeah, so there's a request form that you would fill out.
Could I phone and make an appointment?
I would suggest you phone and make, yeah, I would highly suggest that, just because you want to make sure that someone is here that provides
Right,
that service
right.
for you. Yes, so definitely, like any type of service that we offer, I would highly suggest, just
So-
because, make sure they're not in a meeting, make sure they're not on their lunch, that kind of thing.
Okay, so the process starts with me creating an appointment, by phone preferably.
Yes.
Do you guys have actual forms for Freedom of Information?
There are forms. forms, yes, and there are forms online as well.
Yeah. Would it be possible for me to obtain a form?
Sure, I can go back and get you a form.
Okay,
Yeah.
Not yet, when we're finished talking. Question, I guess, is I was at the Welland City Hall, and I was talking to the clerk there, and they have a fee schedule for freedom of information. Is there such a similar thing here?
The request is $5.
And
Yes.
what about time for the information?
That would be someone you would be able to talk to at FOI, and I could go back to the office and see if someone's
Okay,
here.
but my point is, I guess, that there is a fee for the time spent to gather the information.
There is, yeah. So there's an initial $5 fee when you submit your application. Then there's, depending on the amount of records they have to go through and the time spent to accumulate those records and redact any information if they need to do that.
Right.
Yeah, then there's a fee involved with that.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
And-
what they do is they normally, I believe they send you a letter to say, you know, it's taken this amount of time, this is the fee owing
Right.
for the search.
And would you know how much time, once they receive a request, that they have to respond?
I don't want to give you misinformation.
I understand.
So I know that's right in legislation, so I would feel more comfortable with one of the FOI
Sure,
analysts
sure.
providing that information.
They're not available right now, though, I guess.
I can go back and check, I'm not sure. I know one of them is in today. I'm not sure if she's
It
in the
might be
office right
lunchtime.
now. But you know what, I can go back quickly and check for you if you like.
I would appreciate that very
Okay,
much.
yep.
And if you could, when you return, could you return with a form?
Sure, yeah, I'll have her bring one down, okay? So let me go see if she's there. Just stay
Absolutely.
right here.
Thank you very much, Kelly.
No problem.
So Kelly was a bit apprehensive. You could tell by the look on her face when she just realized that I was recording. But, you know, you got to give her credit. She's a pro. She's a professional. She slugged it off, and we had a very nice, cordial conversation. So far, I got to give this place a pass. The only thing that I would have a complaint about is the limited, very, very limited public access. I don't know if they've ever had issues. I suspect not, because after all, this is Canada, and people tend to be exceedingly polite, even when they're not happy about things. It tends to not escalate, in my experience, to situations that are less than that. So, gotta give them credit, I guess, so far. Everything is been pretty good. No Karens or Darrens like at the public library. Yeah, go ahead. No worries. See, so staff around here seem to be more interested in not trying to ruin my shot than they are with the fact that I'm recording, which is kind of the way things should be. Very nice people. So we're just waiting for Kelly to return, hopefully with someone from the office who can answer some of my questions that she wasn't able to. And we're going to obtain a Freedom of Information form. I'll probably be heading out. Go ahead.
Am I being recorded?
What's that?
Am I being recorded?
Not at the moment, but you're going to pass in front of the camera, so you're going to be in the shot for a moment.
Okay. Sexual health. I'm here to pick up a quest kit. I'm here to pick up a lab kit.
And is someone dropping it off and the
I was supposed to go to San Yes, and it's for a, this is why I don't want to be recorded. They don't, no, she said they don't deliver, so I'm kind of. I'm gonna come over this way. So was I in that shot when that conversation was recorded?
Probably, yeah.
And that is for what reason?
I'm making a video. Sir, I'm not going to argue with you, but I will tell you this. This is a public building. This is a public lobby of a public building. There's no expectation of any privacy in this area. Okay, they have cameras all over the place.
I do know that, but there's sensitive subjects like that. So are you recording here?
No, I'm not.
And what is the purpose of recording?
It's my purpose, sir.
For your own purpose, personal
Yep.
purpose to record?
Yep.
Okay. What if I do not wish to be recorded because I am getting sensitive?
Then you need to create your own privacy, sir.
I need to create what?
Your own privacy.
My own.
You can request them to go take you to a room where it's not in a public area.
Okay, so maybe you should be letting people know what you're doing before I know that I have to do that?
Well, I don't have to let you know,
You
sir.
don't have to do that.
No.
But I have to.
I'm exercising my charter rights, sir.
Well, I understand your charter rights. I'm not debating any of that.
Like,
I am understanding that if, in order for me to give information that could be overheard and recorded, I would like to know that it's being recorded for what purposes.
yeah. Unfortunately, or unfortunately, whichever way you want to look at it, Canada is a one-party consent
I
jurisdiction.
understand that, sir, but I'm saying,
So I don't have to tell you, sir. And you saw me here with the camera.
and I asked you when I came in, what is the purpose of your recording?
And-
Am I going to be recorded?
And I don't have to tell you the purpose of
You
my
don't have to tell me purposes.
No, I do
But the
not,
fact
sir.
that I'm going to be recorded. So if you're not going to tell me that I'm going to be recorded, then what's going to happen is I do not know that I have to come over to a private area because I am being recorded.
Well, it's not up to me to inform you of that, sir. It's up to you to educate yourself. Yeah. Now, for what it's worth, if I captured any personal information of what your conversation or whatever, if I have that, I'm not going to be, you know.
That is my concern, exactly that.
Okay, so that's not what I'm
My
here.
name was just given, where I work was
Yeah,
just given,
if-
and what I am requesting from a public health unit has just been given, and then you recorded that, and that information could be saying that my information that I just gave to this lady has been recorded and you can disseminate it out, and that's a breach of confidentiality.
Again, there's no expectation of privacy in a public place, sir.
I understand that, sir, but.
And I'm not interested.
But when we're in a private conversation in a private area.
It's not, you're not in a private conversation. It's not a private area,
You're
sir.
going to, not, please don't interrupt me, and you're going to intrude in my private conversation, then I should have the right or the respect, maybe not the right, but I should have the respect to know that what the purpose of you are doing, intruding in my conversation.
First
So
of all,
you are not giving me, you may have your rights, your whatever, whatever you say for the Constitution, but you're not giving me or this home or this building the respect that it deserves. These cameras are all over, yes you are, and I am being recorded, but they're not audio. You have audio, and that's my concern.
Okay. Once again, sir, if I did inadvertently capture anything that would be private, I will not be,
Excuse me a second, sir.
sure. Yes, I'm recording. Oh, yeah.
You have yourself a lovely day. I do not disagree. I do not agree with what you're doing.
Yeah.
I do not.
What I've tried to say, sir, is if I inadvertently captured any private information of yours, it will be edited out.
I greatly, honestly, and truly respect you for doing that.
My purpose is not here to record any particular person. My purpose here is to make sure the government respects our rights.
Okay, I understand what you're trying to do. It's all over. But what I am trying to do is respect the people I represent or work for.
Sure.
And if I was working for you, I don't want to have their confidential information being broadcast. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a nice day, sir.
You too, sir.
Well, how do you like that? Hello.
Hello?
How are you doing?
Good. Who are you taking pictures of?
Anything I can see in this public area.
Okay, are you for something? Because we're here to get a photo taken, but you might.
Oh no, I'm not the person.
You're not the person. So like,
No,
okay,
I'm just some guy.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
Mike?
Yes.
Hi, Mike. I'm Anne-Marie Mario. I'm the regional
Anne Maria.
clerk.
It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I understand you're looking for some information about the Freedom of Information process.
Yeah, I just want to know the process for doing it in person.
Yeah.
I understand it's on the internet, but not everyone has that.
No, absolutely, yeah. So I'm not sure what kind of information you're looking for. Is it just general information or personal health information?
It would be general information about the town. For example, the names and positions of all the employees.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay, all right. So I've given you, there's a couple of forms here. What I would suggest is once you have them completed, you give us a call. You can call into our main number and ask for the clerk's office, and we can set up a time for you to come in and submit your form and make your payment.
Excellent. Thank you.
Okay?
Are there what kind of limitations are there to the information I'm allowed to access?
So there is a provincial act, the Municipal Freedom of Information Act, which you're probably familiar with it.
Not too familiar with it. I've looked it over, but it's in legalese, right?
Yes, so there
it's a
are
foreign
a
language.
number of exemptions. So depending on exactly what type of information you're asking for, there may be exemptions applied to what can be released.
Right. Can you give me an example? For example, with the example I gave, would that...
So employee names and their positions, that would be public information, like that's their business identity.
Yeah. Okay. For example, if as employees in their positions, if I was to add, say, their salaries or their disciplinary record, would that be public?
That would not. That would be exempt under the Act.
Neither
Correct.
of those?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. I forgot your name already.
Anne Marie.
Anne Marie. I apologize.
That's okay.
I'm
No
terrible
worries.
with names. So what's the time frame for a response for a submitted?
We need to respond to you within 30 days. So
Okay.
again, depending on your request, so for example, if you were to
Yeah.
ask for employee names and their title, like we have well over 3,500 employees.
I'm sure, yeah.
So it would take us longer than 30 days to get that information to you. So we would ask for an extension on the timeline to get the information
Wouldn't that
back.
information be in a central location on the computer system, though?
One would think, but again, I'm not sure. So basically, it's 30 days we need to respond. So there's a couple of factors that may affect that. One would be is if we need to go back to you and clarify. So let's say you asked for something, we're like, we're not really sure
Not
what
sure
you're
I'm asking
asking.
for, yeah.
Also, it would be if it's a great volume of information, or we need, like, for example, if we were looking for emails and we need to do a server search, those things take extra time. So we would do one of two things. We'd say to you, we need additional time to answer your request, which could be another 30 days as an example.
Right.
And we would also let you know, like, we're estimating based on what you've given us, it's gonna cost X number of dollars. So we would let you know it may be $200, and in order to get that information, we need you to pay half of that. So that,
Sure.
yeah.
And is the cost for doing the searches, is that based on an hourly basis?
It's based on every 15 minutes, and those fees are all based on the act. Like, we don't set them. It's all in the, it's set in the act. Yes, like to submit your request is $5. That's a fee that's set by the province in the act. Yes.
Okay. Now, if I were to file something that, say I had a laundry list of things, and some of the things would not be available to me, would I receive a notice that when you respond, would the response indicate that?
Right. So it would be, you've asked for A, B, C, D. Here's A and here's D. We can't give you B and C because that's information that's protected under the act.
Right. Okay. So, as in the example I was giving you earlier, name, position, salary, you're saying the salary would not be available in that format.
Correct.
If I was to submit a separate request for salaries of positions, so I'm not getting the names,
yeah,
right?
I'm not 100% sure if we could even give you that, because if there was only one person in that role, by releasing that information, you would know.
Well, I think we should have a right to know what our public servants are paid.
Yeah.
They generally seem to be paid fairly well. So I'm not sure I understand that policy, but I guess you guys have your policies.
So this isn't a policy, right? Like, whatever we're exempting is under the act, which is a provincial
so you're
act.
Following
That's correct.
the provincial information policy.
It's not our interpretation. It's not like, oh, we don't want to give him that because we just don't want to. We can't give it to you under the law, basically, right? Yeah, or we are required under the law to give it to you. Could work that way as well.
All right. Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your time, Andrea.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you coming and helping me out there.
Yeah, not a problem. I should have brought one of my business cards. I apologize, but
that's all right.
Again, if you need, just call, ask for clerks. They'll put you over to us and set up an appointment when you want to come in and make your payment and submit your form.
All right. So thank you very much again.
You're welcome.
You have a great day.
Thanks. You too. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye now. Okay. Would Krista be available? I just wanted to thank her for her help.
No.
She's probably gone for lunch or something like that.
Yes, but I can tell her that you said thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. My name's Mike, and everybody here has been super professional, in spite of the fact that there's a camera looking at them, and a lot of people don't like that. But everyone here has been really great, except for one member of the public who didn't appreciate me being here.
I will let her know.
Okay, thank you so much. You have a great day.
You have a good day.
Okay, so we're going to be leaving here shortly.
I am gonna sound like I'm gonna go to
wholesome story on how I get the whole family here. And it circles around Niagara region. We've got a Niagara region company. And grads.
Okay, so
He is. He's at Snapchat. He's a design engineer there in Kingston, and he just started about 4, 5, 6 months ago.
all right, so
And
that's
he
the
really enjoys it.
Niagara Region offices. Everyone did a good job. People were polite. They didn't blow a gasket over the fact that I'm recording.
Right, Mom? Yeah.
If I had any complaint about what happened here today, it would be that the publicly accessible area is very, very small.
About 4 years ago, James, you commissioned him.
I'm not sure what the purpose of having this done that way is,
Outdoor containers.
but that's the way they do it. Here as I can tell, from my perspective, there's no violations of my rights. They're very, very cordial and polite. Worked out fairly well. I would give them other than the fact that they have a very small publicly accessible area, I would have to give them in general a pass here. They did well. Nobody, like I said, was having an issue except for one patron. That's just the way it goes. Sometimes people don't want to, or sometimes people think that they have a level of privacy available in public that actually does not exist. So there you go. Have a great day, everybody.